Hi everyone, thanks very much for coming along to today's video. Today we're going to be doing a workout class. We're going to go straight into it, starting off with a nice slow warm up to get us going. Okay, so make sure you've got plenty of space around you before we start. Make sure you've got some water nearby, something to keep hydrated. If you're indoors, make sure you've got the windows open, some doors open just to help with some ventilation. And again, I'm going to be using the floor area here. I've got a mat down here. If you don't have a mat, use a towel, any carpet, rug, or whatever is more comfortable. You've got enough space to be able to do some workouts on the floor. So we'll just start again with our warm up in a standing position. We're just going to get our shoulders moving nice and round, nice big circles. Bring them up towards the ear, bringing those shoulder blades back as far as you can, and then pushing them out in front. Okay, let's change direction, going forward now. Keep that going, nice big circles, bringing the shoulders right up towards the ears, push them forward to stretch that back and bringing those shoulder blades back as far as you can to help stretch that chest area. Okay, let's start giving ourselves a big hug now, bring your arms up to the side, wrap them around your body, really reach around as far as you can, give yourself a big hug. When your arms are in this position, try and stretch that chest area. So we're making the most of the movement, try and get as much range of motion as we can. Okay, hands by the side, we're just going to lean to one side. You should feel a nice stretch on the opposite side that you're bending as you're coming down. We are going to be working the core today, so it's important to stretch these areas out, get them warmed up. Nice big bend. Okay, for the last couple, let's get the arm involved over the top of the head. Reach over, switch sides. Nice stretches. Let's do one more on each side. Last one. Okay, feet nice and flat on the floor, but shoulder width apart. Keep that back nice and straight. We're just going to hinge at the hips, bringing our chest down towards the floor, taking a bow position, and back up. Nice and slowly go down as far as you can, so you get a nice pull in the back of the legs, and back up. Keep that going. Chest towards the floor, and back up. After you've done a few of these, you may feel like you can extend the stretch a little bit by going a bit further down. If you can, go for it. If not, just maintain that level. Well done, let's go for two more. Last one, keep that back nice and straight, and back up. Okay, staying in that hip area, hands on your sides. We're going to make some nice big circles with some hip rotations. Make those circles as big as you can, whilst keeping the feet flat on the floor. Bring that chest towards the floor and extend that hip out in front of you. Just change direction. Nice big circles, loosening up those joints, activating those muscles. One more rotation. Okay, in the standing position again, keep your left foot where it is, bring your right foot behind your left foot, a bit further away, so it's on the outside of your left foot, and we're just going to bring your hand over your head, your right hand over your head, and lean to the side. You should help stretch this area and the hip area as well. And switch sides, right foot in front, left foot hand in the air. Switch again. If you feel like you're not getting enough of a pull, bring that back leg even further away. Make more of a bow. Switch sides. Let's do one more on each side. Last one. Okay, well done. Let's bring these knees up in the air now and to the side. Again, focusing on that hip area a little bit. Really try and make that range of motion as big as you can. Keep the knees nice and high up and to the side as far as you can. Okay, on the spot, let's do some jumping jacks just to get our heart rate up a little bit. Bouncing off the toes of the foot, bouncing off the balls of the foot, sorry. Hands nice and high. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stand there. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer now. Heart rate should be up a little bit looser. Again, if you feel like you're not warm enough just yet or loose enough, continue to do some more movements, some more dynamic stretches, some more jumping jacks, walk around for a little bit, just until your heart rate's up enough. Okay, so today is going to be a core workout. We're going to be doing supersets throughout this, so 2 movements, one after the other, and we're going to have 4 sets altogether. The first set we're going to do is nice and easy. We're going to be doing toe taps, standing toe taps, going into crunches. So the first movement will be stand in the position. We're going to start here. Get yourself in a stood position, feet nice and flat on the floor. We want them wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointing outwards. Make ourselves into a kind of star shape. And we're going to keep our arms nice and straight, and we're going to come down, hinge at the hips, and tap your right hand on your left foot, and we're going to alternate between the two. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Just follow along and back up. So again, we're getting a nice little stretch in the legs as we're doing this, but we are working the core as well. It's just a light way to get us into the movements. We'll work our way up. Keep it going. If you struggle to get down towards the toe, feel free to aim for the shin or the knee, whichever you find the easiest. Okay, we're going to go down into some crunches on the floor in a second. 3, 2, 1, onto the floor. We're going to be on our back here, heels on the floor, back nice and flat on the floor as well. Make sure the lower back is, part of the back is touching the floor. To do that, just hinge your hips up slightly, tip your hips up slightly towards your belly button. And what we're going to do is arms nice and straight. We're just going to reach above our knees. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Just so the palm of your hand is touching the top of your knee. Nice and controlled, don't rush through it. Make sure you're getting the movement right. Keep that lower back on the floor. We're going to go back up to our feet in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back onto your feet again. Again, feet wider than shoulder width apart. Toes pointing outwards, hands in the air, and let's reach down towards those toes. Here we go. Right hand to left foot, back up, left hand to right foot, and alternate. Just keep the body moving. Nice and continuous. Keep it going. A few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back onto the floor again. Again, same position as we were before. With the crunches. Heels on the floor, back nice and flat. Make sure that lower back is on the floor. Tilt the hips up towards your belly button to help. Good way to do that is to squeeze your glutes. And we're just going to keep our arms nice and straight and tap the palm of our hand on our knees. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Keep it going, nice and controlled. Tap those palms on the knees. Three, two, one, and rest. Okay, our next movement, with mountain climbers into ankle taps. So we're going to be in a prone position for the first movement, mountain climbers. Similar to a push-up position to start off with, hands on the floor, in line with the shoulders. Toes out on the floor. We're just going to bring those knees up towards the chest. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Bring those knees up towards the chest. If you're struggling with this movement, just do taps. But if you're okay, keep it going. Squeeze that core as you're doing it. Just a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we'll go back onto our back again. This time we're doing ankle taps. Similar to position to the crunches. Make sure that back is nice and flat. Again, tilt those hips up. Squeeze those glutes. Bring those feet to the floor. Arms nice and straight, and we'll be tapping either ankle, alternating between the two. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Before we go back into mountain climbers. Three, two, one, well done. Back into the mountain climbers. Get yourself into that prone position again. Again, imagine you're doing a push-up and we'll start from there. Hands on the floor in line with the shoulders. Make sure you've got plenty of space for this. Toes out in the push-up position. We're just going to bring those knees up towards us. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Back onto ankle taps again. Let's go onto our back. Again, get your position right first. Back nice and flat on the floor. Feet and heels on the floor. Nice bend in the knee. Arms nice and straight. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ankle taps. Here we go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we go on to our next movement now, which will be, this would be our plank jacks, and we're going to go into side planks in between. Plank jacks, let's just get onto the floor again, it's that prone position. Look for your push-up position again, so hands in line with the shoulders as best you can. Toes on the floor in that straight out plank position, and we're just going to step out and step back in, jumping in and out. Here we go. In and out. Keep that back nice and straight. We want a nice straight line between the ankles, hips and shoulders, especially if we can. Keep this going before we go into side planks. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, into our side planks. So, first of all, get your line straight first. On your side, we want a nice straight line between our ankle, hip and shoulder again. Make sure your elbows on the floor in line with your shoulder the best you can. And we're just going to raise our hip off the floor. Here we go. We're going to hold that position. Try and keep your body as straight as possible. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs. Nice and tense. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Again, get your position right first. Elbow in line with the shoulder. Nice straight line. And we're going to start 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips up. Keep that line as straight as possible. If you're struggling with this movement, just bend the leg that's closest to the floor. It'll get a bit more, take a bit more strain off you. Keep that held. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let's get back into our plank jack. So in the prone position, hands flat on the floor, in line with the shoulders. Into that plank position, and we're going to jump out and in. Here we go. Try and keep your core as steady as possible. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back into our side planks. Again, get your straight line first. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Raise those hips. Keep it held. Concentrate on your breathing. Halfway. Three, 2, 1, and rest onto the other side. Again, get that position right first before we go up. Nice and straight as possible. Elbow in line with the shoulder. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Raise those hips. Keep it nice and steady, nice and straight. Keep those hips lifted up. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Well done. So we'll go into our fourth and final section now, which will be variations on hip bridges. So we'll start with two-footed hip bridge raise, then we'll go into single leg, and then we'll go into an isometric hold. So onto your back for this. Make sure your back is nice and flat on the floor. You're nice and comfortable. Hands just next to your butt. Both heels on the floor. What we're going to be doing is pushing up through our heels, raising our hips towards the ceiling. And we're going to go for 20 reps, followed by 10 single leg reps per leg. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Raise those hips up to the ceiling. Halfway. Squeeze those glutes when you get to the top. Nearly there. 5 to go. Last one. Okay, we've got to single legs now. Keep your left leg bent. Straighten your right leg. You're going to push up through your left heel, keeping your right leg as straight as possible. Keep a nice line all the way up the body. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, push. Hips up towards the ceiling. Halfway. Last one. Well done. Let's switch legs. Right leg straight this time. Sorry, right leg bent this time. Left leg straight. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Same principle, just on the opposite leg. Halfway there. 2 more to go. 1 more now. Well done. Quickly put 2 feet on the floor, 2 heels on the floor even. We're going to push our hips up. We're going to hold that position. 3, 2, 1. Raise those hips and hold. Make sure you squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your abs. Keep yourself nice and tense. Just hold that position. Concentrate on your breathing. Keep it nice and steady. Keeping that tension through the body. A few more seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's go straight into our next round then. Double legs again, 20 reps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and raise those hips. Get those hips nice and high. Halfway there. Five reps to go. Nearly there. Last rep. Well done. Back down. Onto your single legs again. This time we're going to start with our right leg. So left leg straight this time. Right leg bent. Here we go. 10 reps in 3, 2, 1. Raise those hips. Halfway. Two more to go. Last one. Well done. Now left leg bent, right leg straight. Same again on alternate legs. 3, 2, 1. Raise the hips. One left. Well done. Now we go into our isometric hold. Both heels on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Raise and hold. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze your abs. Keep the tension in the legs as well. Concentrate on your breathing. Keep it held. A few more seconds, nearly there guys. Nearly finished. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Well done guys. Feel free to grab yourself some water, do a quick wander around, and we'll do a quick cool down. Okay, so just in a standing position, similar to our warm-up, feet just wider than shoulder width apart. We're just going to hinge at the hips, push that butt back, lean forward, bring that chest towards the floor. Try and keep that back nice and straight. If you don't feel like you're getting enough pull on the hamstrings on the back of the leg, just come down a little bit lower. If you feel like you're getting too much and it's starting to hurt, just loosen it off a little bit. Try not to bounce, try and keep the stretch static. Okay, if you feel like you can, reach down to the floor. And back up. Okay, getting your feet in a bit closer now, just less than shoulder width. We're going to hinge at the hips again, same again. Just keep that back nice and straight. Hold it there. Okay, let's raise it back up. Let's get back onto the floor, into a prone position. On your knees, lean forward, just going to stretch out with our hands. Bring your forehead to the floor, and bring your hips down to the floor as best you can. Keep it held. Okay, well there, bring your hands behind you onto your heels and pull your heels in towards your body. Well done, let's go forward now. Into a Sphinx pose, hands in line with the shoulders. Just going to drop those hips down towards the floor. Bring that head up. Keep that held. Well done, let's get onto our back now. Let's keep your right leg straight, toes pointing towards the ceiling. Bend the left leg, toes again pointing towards the ceiling. And just pull that knee towards your chest area. Keep that held again. If you don't feel that you're getting enough of a stretch, pull it in a bit tighter. If you feel that the stretch is too much, just loosen it up a little bit. Again, try and keep the stretch as static as possible. Okay, let's switch sides. Left leg straight, right leg bent. Pull that knee in. Get those toes pointing roughly towards the ceiling. Again, if you feel like it's not tight pulling enough, pull it further in towards your chest. A few more seconds. And relax. Okay. So well done, guys. Obviously, if you enjoyed that workout, try it a few more times during the week. Try and make it regular during every week. If you found it too easy, add in a few more reps, add in a few more sets. Just to make it a bit more difficult, it just gives you an idea of the kind of stuff you can be doing at home with limited equipment, no equipment. Again though, if you have any feedback for any of the videos that we've done, I'd love to hear from you guys. We've heard from a lot of you already, and I'd love to hear from more of you. Just to even hear if you've watched the videos, if you're going along with it, or if you have any feedback of things that you'd like to do, videos that you'd like to see, or if you have any questions at all with regards to exercising, personal training, your own goals, anything like that, I'd love to hear from you. So feel free to get in touch and get in touch with me personally. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook. Just search for my tag, which is @ScottWoodsPT. That's @ScottWoodsPT. Again, I'd love to hear from more of you. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves and look out for some more videos coming soon. Thanks, then.